So I was gonna watch this on Christmas, but I was sick. Still am a little bit, actually. Yeah, illness puts a big ol' kink into most holiday plans. So let's check out the amazing New Year's movie, That Christmas. Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of That Christmas. I press planet when I press play when the timer reaches 0. Supposedly a very good movie. Looking for a little bit of that holiday cheer. I've heard it's just very good. It's not amazing or anything like that, but I love Christmas, so. Usually I really like that logo. That was pretty cool. Oh, wouldn't it be great if Santa's sleigh was a flying pirate ship like its Captain Hook has to fill in for 1 year? Only one reindeer? Not sure that's in the spirit of things at all. Noble reindeer, unnamed, can't possibly say your name when I'm only dealing with one of you. Ha! Ah! This is why you usually have 12 reindeer with you, man. It's unnecessarily handicapping. Oh my god. Right. I mean, what happened to the rest of your reindeer? And then Scott Calvin became Santa Claus. Oh. I'm actually kind of interested. That's a pretty cool effect of, showing a really terrible days-long blizzard in reverse. Okay. Yeah, that's not how that works at all. Amazing hearing. Wait, really? I assumed you were a potato. Okay. This is amazing news for you. I'm surprised you'd be able to distinguish dog's hair on its own. Maybe it's your dog, I suppose. That kid had so many freckles that her freckles look like a mustache. Was great! Yeah, Sam's sitting here like, you really don't understand the concept of being a writer and not an actor, do you? Whenever they do the thing where the whole crowd is, using their phones filming, it's so irritating to me because it's always a lot of people that be doing this, but it's not all of them. It's always just a little bit too much for buy-in for my purposes. These effects are too good for these performances. Just a bit. Nope, this is the abortion special. That's how it's done. Okay. Are you our baddie for the film? Aww. I almost like it more that they're that crushingly honest. Ooh, we're back. So what stretch of chaos happens that makes this school play and everything that happens thereafter your problem? You seem delightful yourself. At least you got the vegetable, right? Ah! That's that's kind of amazing. Maybe you could put more effort into your cooking and less into your rather impressive note-leaving skills. I didn't know that was something you could be good at, but she is a master. Okay. Or else. Aw. Aw. Why is it always gotta be like, when it comes to it, two siblings at the lead of a story, why is one always gotta be so excessively good and the other Hitler? The Zack and Cody situation? It's not really the bad kid that bothers me, it's how good the good kid is. I'm amazed that they'd have been opened on December 23rd anyway. Yeah, I can't imagine that they would have been open on December 23rd anyway. That's in anywhere that celebrates Christmas, clearly on the level they do. Jeez. Is it wrong that just because of your weird note taking and note leaving standards, I am the most invested in this mom as a character? Aw. Don't forget your. I'm pretty sure half the family budget goes into post-it notes at this point. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ouch. No joy in her soul. She needs to get hit by one of those Jack Frost snowballs. I mean, wouldn't you're probably better off just picking one subject and focusing. Okay, I like her. That seems like a lot of work. You can't fault her ethic. Wow. Yeah, oh, come on. Start it. Eh, I mean, yes, I mean, I was honestly thinking you were a little harsh as an instructor, but that was impressively dumb on his part. Never seen someone do that with a cookie. Nah! Ah. Slightly wonky wife. I mean, I will say that your whole Rube Goldberg machine was amazing enough that I really. Who could reasonably say you had anything to do with what happened? Ooh, that is real tough with that kind of snow. Straight through. Ouch. Aw. Is this where one of those like Doc Brown, Marty McFly style relationships begins? Is this Santa saying that he kind of gets why Scrooge hates Christmas? Sure. See, I'm so far more invested in most of the adult characters just because they've given them a lot of really big personalities. Ah. Should have stayed quiet longer. I kind of want to see where that movie's going. Yes, it's almost like it was pretty dumb to do what you're doing. A whole town without parents. Never mind. I mean, honestly, yeah. Yeah, I'm overall invested in this movie. I like a bunch of the characters, but feels like they didn't have a great through line. In a small town like this guy being so over the top and asshole is great. Okay. Still unbutchered. Naughty for a good cause. He's such an open monster. I love it. Curses magic door! But you helped. I You get to be upset about her in general for her mischief. You were on board with this one. Willie. Looking good. I actually kind of like so many of these characters that I think this would almost be a better TV show just about this town and the inhabitants, rather than whatever Christmas magic stuff's gonna happen. As is, there's just too many characters. Very last minute. Wine gums? I'm sure he'll love it. Sure. Yeah, that's happening. Oh. And Sam. No, no, not Sam. Danny froze to death on that day. And avalanche. Or that. That's the biggest emotion he's had in this movie. You would know that. You don't need it. This is a small town in a small area. You wouldn't need a GPS for that. They would just know the bridge was there. Not like they're on vacation here. Is it broken? Oh, okay. It kind of looked like it was a completely busted bridge. Horrific chain of events. This movie doesn't really know how to assign energy to any situation. This could have been legitimately intense and crazy, and I feel nothing. They're upside down. Why? Wait, why are they staying like that? Yeah, that matters. Woo! No. Aw. It's that bad. Yeah, I feel like dying in a blizzard should be your higher priority, personally. Yeah, this got worse. I love this guy. Yeah, there's a lot of great characters in this movie. It's just I'm sticking to that. This should have been a TV show. Like, it's weird how large of a and well realized of a town they've created here to kind of lose it all to one story. There's way too many characters in this that I'm interested in, and I'm not to say that they could like look. I'm genuinely interested in what's going on with her. But I'm also not, because it's like I also want to get back to what's going on with the parents and the activist and the twins. It is genuinely fascinating to me that they've gone to these lengths. To create this pretty solid basis for a town. Like, I feel like if this were a video game, this is the kind of place where I genuinely want to walk around and talk to everybody. It's a very pretty movie, too. No, no, no. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. He sucks, but it might actually be the Blizzard's fault. I can't say I'm overly in love with the music choice here. Well, it's time. Are we gonna see the actual? I was gonna say the loss of your reindeer, but I guess we're skipping that. Oh, you didn't give him a name. Yeah, right? Like, it's Santa Claus. Yeah, we're caught up pretty much. He mean mugged you first chance he got. All right, all right. What's oh no? I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Starting the timer at 41:13 and 3, 2, 1, go. So this is already for you a pretty disastrous Christmas, I guess. Yeah, don't say that. Aw. Santa lives for the drama. Aw. Yeah, it's not even that many kids. Santa really is just having a horrible night. Super Santa creativity. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, it's not so much the evil twin so much as how ridiculously good the good twin is. That's always the funny thing to me. Wait. It actually seems like none of those things were really as bad as it sounds. I figured Santa being here would have been a longer actual thing. Oh, he fucked up. Oh. Oh. We already have seen that you genuinely care about your sister. Okay, that actually tugs at the heartstrings a little bit here. Yeah, okay, you're definitely not on the more bastardly of the bastard twin spectrum. Your sister, Sam, is definitely. I have no idea what your name is. On the extreme good side of things. I think Zach Martin would have struggled a lot more here. Again. Okay. Yeah, that scene actually tugged at the heartstrings a little bit. That was some Christmas love right there. Feel like they could have done a lot more there, because that. I almost think a good plot line would have been a little bit similar to what happened in Arthur Christmas. Yeah, the naughty twin having to track down Santa could have been its own movie. I feel like that could have been something crazy fun. Okay, yeah, the heartstrings are tugged at. Little tear to the eye. Officially my favorite part of the movie. I still contend we could have done a lot more than this if we weren't spreading our entire plotline so thin with way too many characters. I've kidnapped your father! Oh no. Ah. I'm a big fan of Brussels sprouts. Strangely random. As our parents die in the cold. You understand, right, Danny? Ah, trudging distance. Are you gonna go chat up the school teacher again? Come on, man. Oh. I mean, yeah, but damn. I love using the heels. I mean, oh dear. Hey, Santa! Could use a little Christmas magic for this part, possibly. Let's not assume death. I mean, I almost wish this was, the kid from the Mitchells versus the Machines, the main character, doing the filmmaker stuff. 'Cause I feel like her ideas would be a lot weirder. I am actually more invested in the parents and as characters than I am in any of these kids. These kids are probably the weak points of the movie. Too much power! The parents with the most patience in the world. Aw. I mean, she smashed one ornament. Like, that wasn't even, that wasn't really naughty. Short-sighted, perhaps. I wouldn't really say that you qualify as any of those. I mean, furled umbrella. I love that she knows it's him. Aww. These two could have been the whole movie. So could the twins have their. I see several really even great movies inside this movie. They're all. It's several great movies wrapped in a trench coat, wearing wrapped in a slightly more mediocre movie trench coat. It's terrible. The movie's not terrible. It's terrible how much better it clearly could have been. How does she do this? She's a wizard with these things! Okay. And it's so strange how much of a fun Santa they made with Dasher being great too. For him to really not be that big of a part of the movie. That's what, if this was a video game, that's the game it should be like, is Night in the Woods. A lot of time to devote to a lot of different characters. You could pick one of them to actually center it on. I don't think you quite have enough here for a full TV show like I was saying earlier, but a video game could have made it work. Scarier than dying? The Trapper and, Danny gonna work together to save them? Yeah. Okay, these two are so much fun together. It's a little bogus that she didn't realize it for the turkeys. So to speak. No, it's Ural! We'd rather die! Okay. What a legend. She's staying out there. Oh. Aw. Sometimes traditions are Aw. Oh boy. Yeah, they didn't really know what to do with this group of kids compared to the legitimately interesting storylines they gave the other characters. I just kind of spend their scenes waiting to get to the other characters again. Now that's good timing. Fact that the dad still didn't come. What about you? Slopstra. I love to imagine what went through her mind was his note leaving ability. It's amateur hour at best! Oh. Yeah. We've been burgled. Right. Oh, of course. We were just waiting for it to happen. Is the blizzard getting worse again? Oh. And I've not been wrong yet in this movie. I wanted to see what the texts were. Evie is missing. We need your help. Where are you searching? I'll get help. Along the dunes. On the way! 1:10:03. 3, 2, 1, go. So is this what brings all the storylines together? I'm talking about it being a small town. Everybody clearly knows each other. Like, I don't really think she was being naughty. I mean, wait, that wasn't known? She was right in front of everybody. How about how stupid it was that they thought that she was being naughty by saying, hey, we've got Ice Cream Kid who's missing? Like, that was just them being moronic in general. Forget the rest of your entire backstory coming together. Aw. Oh, but this guy's gonna finally become an actual character? Shit. So is this a job? Who pays you? Is this a government thing? Watch, this kid's just sitting back at home. Oh no. Imagine the kid dies. Just out of left field, extremely dark movie. Yeah, I mean, I'd be devastated if I believed it. It's pretty much until that smash to credits, which if it happened, I'd be like, oh, fuck! Like, this all feels like they're like, oh, we need to have a climax. Oh my god! It ate her! She's just chilling. Haha. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the title of this video, is 3 great movies wrapped in a mediocre trench coat. Because I absolutely love a lot of what they've done in this movie, but it's just kind of weighed down by just how many different characters there are with way too much going on. Still, I got some of that Christmas cheer a little bit late out of this. Ah! Oh, wow. I guess the strangest thing about this movie is how weird and fun they made Santa with the hilarious dynamic with Dasher. And he just was barely in the movie. Like, that could have been its own movie. 4 movies wrapped in a trench coat. It's a little odd that you didn't notice any of them, given how close they apparently all were. God, this would be so cold. Like, I think they are underselling how impossibly cold this would be. Okay. And then the children froze to death. Really? Yeah, right? This is the dumbest holiday tradition I've ever seen. It was one thing when it was just the one weird old man doing it. I mean, I can't fault how over the top strange the ending was. I mean, the best part of the movie was the stuff with the twins on actual Christmas with Santa. But I think, honestly, if I had to pick one of the plot lines, it's Danny and Mrs. Trapper. Like, there was a lot of actual genuine potential for the full movie there out of that character dynamic. Yeah, you're like, I'm not kidding when I say I think this could have been an amazing, like, Night in the Woods style video game. Would have been much better suited to it than a movie. Like, I'd almost be curious to learn if there was a lot of development trouble with this movie, the reason it ended up being so disjointed for that. You actually checked the catalog. Yeah, that's the strangest bit to me is how entertaining those two are for and seemingly that an entire movie could have been more centered on those two somehow. That shit is weird. Oh my god, Santa exploded. In order of appearance. Oh, it was Jodie Whittaker? Now, I enjoyed this movie, but at the end of the day, it was just okay. But it's the good kind of okay, where there's a lot I did enjoy, it's just too much. Nothing in this movie was bad, save for the one group of kids, you know, the Bernie and kids that were just kind of boring. Oh. The soundtrack was kind of your typical Christmas soundtrack in this movie. I didn't really think it was anything to write home about. They were a little lacking in imagination for the situation they could put the adults through. I feel like they could have been in a much more hilarious and harrowing situation than just being stuck in their van. Actually, it's a good thought process. Is of a movie to sort of model the stakes after would have been the Rugrats movie. Because that movie's nuts while also staying down to earth weirdly. Yeah, it's obvious. What was the studio of this movie? Locksmith Animation. That's right. Ron's Gone Wrong was apparently really good. I still haven't seen it. Yeah, what about the director, Simon Otto? Troll Hunters is one thing I'll probably react to at some point. Oh, is this his directorial debut? No, it's not. Okay. First film debut. Solid movie. Richard Curtis did the screenplay. Written a ton of things. Wow. Apparently a big Mr. Bean person. No, I did have a lot of fun with this movie, but I see more problems than is ideal. This movie had no focus. Honestly. And none of my solutions are really practical. Because I really do think that the story they created was just more at home in either video game or TV show land. Failing making this a 2.5 or 3 hour movie, which I don't honestly think would have really fixed the problem. Would have just spread it out. Obviously, if the writing was just amazing, like anything can be fixed by better writing, but Really? Oh. It's such a this movie was great at giving weird character quirks that actually do make a bunch of their characters really memorable. Next time.